And welcome to the Noodle Show. Today we will be playing Fairy Fencer F once again and picking up where we last left off in the last set. If you like the channel, please like and subscribe. It does help us out. And today I'm having to do this a little differently. I recorded, I got a new graphics card, and a video one, the GTX 960, and I'm using Shadow Play. But the problem is I separated the audio and it didn't pick up my mic. So now I'm having to record separate audio to place into the video. So bear with me on this. It's not going to be the normal format, and I hope this isn't too bad. This is the first sub event with Fang at the Fang and Ethel at the inn, and this leads to a huge misunderstanding. About 40 minutes ago, I discovered the mess up when I was about to encode the video for upload. So yeah, that was bad. But hopefully this improves the production value of each one of my videos now. Although, on that note of switching video cards, the fact is, I can't say which is better for recording, other than the fact that I do prefer the AMD graphics card, because while I can record at a higher bitrate, it compresses a lot better for encoding and stuff. As in, my 39-minute video here was 12 gigs of hard drive storage versus an hour is like 12 gigs using the AMD one, so yeah. But as you can see, Ethel has crawled into bed with Fang while she was half asleep, which leads to a huge misunderstanding with the girls as soon as morning hits. And here's the misunderstanding beginning. Tiara comes in to find Fang, and he is a monster because, oh no, Ethel was in the same bed as the boy, so something naughty must have happened. When in reality, nothing happened. As we can see, Harley pulled Ethel away, and now she's with Marissa. They have their fairy, that's Gladdykins' fairy. And here comes Karin to point out this was a big misunderstanding, but that still does not help Fang out one bit. There was me trying to figure out which sub-event to go to, and we ended up going to the one with Tiara because the other one was just a thing with Lola to get another fairy. This is a really interesting cutscene as it's dealing with the fact that the fairies are supposed to be able to grant wishes, the rumor, which Harley has an interesting take on it. Yes, Harley, they are having an interesting discussion about the rumors, so would you please explain your thoughts on it? Basically, what she's pointing out is each fairy has immense power and can grant wishes, but the scope of the wish is what you have to take into consideration. Like, if you wish to win a martial arts tournament, you would win one because of the fairy's power. Now, if you wish to take over the world, that's probably not going to happen. And here's Fang's brilliant ideal of going to a casino. But you gotta think about it, he's not gonna be able to win the lottery, so why couldn't he just use the fairy to help him get money at a casino? And Fang is not stupid. He does have ideals that work every once in a while, I promise. Here's me checking for other sub-events that just aren't useful to the story at this point. And we're going to take care of the sub-event first, since I took care of the last one off camera because of the embarrassment of it whooping me into next week. That does not happen again. Thank God. Because it's embarrassing to lose, even when it's on hell mode in a game that I've already beat. And there goes me getting lost once again, as usual. Dungeons and me and direction sense do not exist. Thank God for the little mini-map in the corner. In other news, we're thinking of actually streaming Dauntless on maybe Friday and Saturday evenings. If you would be interested in that, please leave some feedback in the comments below. It would be appreciated so that I know if you're interested in that. I know there's already a bunch of streamers that do it, but I actually like the game, so I might throw my hat into the arena. Oh, it's Big Ugly. Big Ugly. He's got a big health pool, by the way.
Release!
And he does scare me for a little bit of time. Not too much, though.
Go! Let's go, eh?
Executing Soul Crusher.
No crying now! Die!
Here we go!
Executing!
Source 4, Roaring Thunder! My turn.
I'll show you what I got!
I'll do my best.
What ends up scaring me is he gets 2 attacks back to back, which kinda puts me way down on health, as you can see.
This might be bad.
That this was kind of a scary moment.
Only the flesh wound.
Executing!
Source 4, Roaring Thunder!
this.
Thank God I have 2 healers in the group,
Executor.
Gladdykins and Tiara.
I'm on fire.
Let's do this. Their eyes.
Fury form transformation complete.
Their eyes complete.
Executing burning strike. I'm all right.
Or Tiara. I was trying to get 3 people in this hill. I think I... Oh no, I was trying to get all 4 of them. Sorry. I think I ended up going with 3 though. Pretty sure I went with 3 because it just couldn't do it. Oh no, I went with 2. Yeah. I should
Here
have.
we go.
I completely worked that apparently. Ask me, what were you thinking?
We got this. I'll leave this to you.
Get ready.
Yes. Hero's transformation complete.
All right, let's go.
Unleashing heaven and earth.
Ah! How's this?
I guess after watching the playback while adding this commentary in, I can notice a slight difference between the AMD and the NVIDIA's graphics card. The NVIDIA seems to just be, well, even though it records at the same rate and they both work just as smooth, it just seems... I guess the trade-off is, while I'm playing the game and stuff, I don't lose as many frames because Shadowplay is apparently a little bit better at handling that. But I guess that's the trade-off for having smaller file sizes versus smooth gameplay while recording. Now don't get me wrong, I did have smooth gameplay with the AMD graphics card. It's just anytime I would use Gladdykins Heaven and Earth, it would be a little more slow down on it from the frame dips. But you probably can't see that in the video because I don't think it went below 30 frames. And it does very well at compressing and keeping a constant 30 frames a second for that. And since I'm recording in 1080p 30, yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference, but while playing the game, it does make a little more eye pleasing on that note.
Here.
This battle takes an exceptionally long time. Make me think I might need to go grind a little bit.
Let's go. Yeah. Take this. My turn.
Me trying to figure out how to get multiple people, and then I just decide to heal the 2 that are actually going to do the most damage here. Which is, I believe, Fang and Gladdykins, who I end up healing. Oh, me and my indecisiveness. If only Ethel wasn't dead there, though. Oh no. I just killed Pippin. Wow, okay. I apparently can't remember an hour ago. Worth anything.
Executing burning strike.
Final strike. Let's go, eh?
Unleashing heaven and earth.
I'm gonna do it. This is gonna hurt.
What? New data?
Executing Gaia Spear.
Ah! Here. Here we go. What's up? Now. I'm ready. Yeah.
Get ready.
Executing burning strike.
Yeah. Final strike.
Executing Gaia Spear.
We got this. I'll leave this to you. I'm ready. Here we go. What's up? Seize this chance.
Let's do this.
Executing burning strike.
Ah! Leah! Get ready.
Yes. Realize transformation complete.
All right, let's go.
And I'm sorry that the commentary is kind of lackluster. It was a little bit better when I was doing this live about an hour ago.
This is gonna
But
hurt.
as I said, I kind of worked that up.
I'm ready.
I mean, I had done all my testing yesterday to make sure it was right, and still I worked it. So, yeah, I'm gonna just think of it this way. It's like Captain Cold from The Flash. Make a plan, execute the plan, watch the plan fall apart, and then just do whatever.
Allies transformation complete.
Fair eyes complete.
But at least this long and drawn out fight is about over.
Unleashing Bullet Storm.
Fire. Ah!
Holly's Bullet Storm didn't kill it. That was just sad.
My turn.
And then Pippin decides to be whiffy. And then I just decided with Fang to attack it because it would just kill it just as fast.
Stay down. Guess we pulled it off.
Yay! And then we get Rami, a light fairy, if you can tell by the card. I think it take a second here to find the herbs on the ground. Which is a disappointing find because it's herbs. Why do I need herbs?
Finders keepers.
And now we're gonna backtrack. and continue with story. In this part, we end up doing Pyga. And this time, because as you notice, I'm saving in the same slot now, I couldn't go back and record the commentary live because I continued on. But at least with this setup now, I can afford that luxury because I can record the audio separately.
That storage facility better be here.
It is! It's located in the depths of this valley. Every record of Dorfa's unethical business practices has been stored there in pristine condition for generations.
And as we know, this is all a big fat lie.
And they'll be forced to
As
file
Fang
for
and them will
bankruptcy.
point out they were already prepared for it to be a lie.
But I still don't trust him.
I agree. Men like him have no qualms about telling self-serving lies.
Looks like you're not very trustworthy, Pyga.
Shut up! You're one to
Poor
talk.
Pyga.
Even if he's lying, it's fine. If there's a trap waiting for
They
us,
just beat
beat the
Pyga.
crap out of Pyga.
Agreed. I follow the warrior's path. If a trap awaits us, I'll face it head on and crush
Another
it.
perk with this new setup
We're
is,
so close to performing
well,
the
it's not
ritual
really a
to revive
perk,
the
but you
goddess.
all won't see
There's
the
no
timer
way
and
let
stuff
Dorfa
up there
stop
now.
us
It's just
now.
a clean video. Mind you, however, I kind of did like the timer from my AMD graphics card because it let me know how long I had been playing, how long I was recording for. So when I looked at the size of my hard drive space used, I could tell just how much hard drive space I was using on the videos. I mean, there might be a way to do this in the NVIDIA setup, and I'll have to research that a bit later.
No!
Get ready!
And run away, and then we go check the island, and I think it's just herbs. Again, with the disappointment. Yep, herb. Herb! The herbs! All the herbs! And flying sharks.
Are you ready?
You know, flying... Oh, Fang, how could you fail me to run? At least they're non-threatening enemies. It's not like they can get me. Yay! Yay! Gladykins! Gladykins. He got us out of there. And again, I'm going to end up healing, and then I'll end up saving over the exact same spot, like an idiot. The fells. The fells are strong this day. But here we go. We find out it's a trap.
So, aren't we
I should have an
supposed to
Admiral
cover the
Akbar
valley?
insert for this and screaming, "It's a trap!"
There's a secret storage facility you've been yammering about, eh?
It never existed. And now, this place will become your grave.
Maybe I should actually get like an Admiral Akbar soundboard,
That's
just so I can have that. It's a
There was
trap.
awaiting us. I knew he was lying.
Because there are so many traps that Fang walks into in this game. It is hilarious. And looking back on it, probably would have been nice to have that sound clip just to do that, so everybody knew it's a trap.
Crushed to death.
Hey, they don't look too surprised about this.
Well, it was really obvious. Hey, if you stand so close to us, won't you get crushed too?
Huh, fools. Lord Sherman has promised to teleport me to safety.
Scary
using a
Sherry is
return
gonna
lane.
actually save you? I don't believe that one bit.
Yeah, we totally send a useless peon to their death and not think twice about it.
He has no regard for those weaker than him. Much like how I used to be.
He definitely wouldn't lose any sleep over sacrificing one of his minions.
Ah, you guys totally nailed it. Pyga is definitely
Yes, Pyga is expendable. He is a poor, poor peon.
Please excuse me. Nobody make a move, or I'll press this button again. Now, you guys just stay where you are while I move to a safer position.
I don't think
Pyga,
so.
the prinny
Do
of
it.
this game.
Whoa, what the? Oh no, the button! When did that creature get behind me?
While you are monologuing, I have my fairy sneak behind your back. Your luck ends here.
Nice one, Tiara.
Awesome! Oops, I should have known something like this would happen.
Damn it! How dare you trick me!
I could say the same for you.
Looks like the trickster got tricked this time.
Leading us into a trap isn't even original. I mean, Mariana already tried that, so it's not like we weren't expecting this. That's why I didn't really care one way or another if this turned out to be a trap.
I see Fang's just so calm and
Damn
collected
you!
here.
I'll just have to defeat you with my true power! Vivian, let's go!
This fight was
Guess I have no
not
choice.
very difficult. I mean,
Don't let your guard down!
Let's do
I
this.
kind of killed him in his face switching, and he kind of just didn't use any of his more threatening attacks.
I'm ready!
Because I was thoroughly expecting this to be a bad fight.
Disappear!
I mean, just because if you saw the Mariana fight, when she switches phases, she just blows your people up with AoEs. Pyga's AI did not do that on Hell mode, thankfully.
Executing Soul Crusher. Here we go! Now! My turn.
Oh, what was that?
I'll do my best.
Oh, what was that?
No! New data?
I mean, we are going to lose poor Ethel because I have yet to level her up. She's like still level like 45 or something. I really, really need to get on that. Because the final boss in this game is probably going to be a pain on this mode.
My turn. Surge 4, Roaring Thunder! I'm ready! This is the end! Unleash my power! It's over!
Let's do this!
It's my turn.
Oh, what was that? Get ready.
We actually mainly end up using Gladykins for heals in this fight. We use Tiara and Thing to attack because, yeah, they deal the most damage.
New data?
Well, and partly because Harley didn't get enough Fair-Eyes Bar to actually be useful this go-round.
Here! Here we
Go, Pippin! Hit him with Excalibur.
Hold my true form!
Unleashing Excalibur.
Have at you! Victory! My final blow! I'm ready! Transformation complete! Silly! Lend me your power! Ah! It's over!
For the sake of Dorfa. No, for the sake of my family, I can't lose!
Yes, you can't
My
lose.
turn.
Oh, what was that?
But he is going to lose because there's very, very little chance that he has in this battle.
Transformation complete.
Alright, let's go!
Let's do this.
All right.
I think we just lost Ethel.
Executor. Here we go.
Executing Diasphere.
Ah! Here.
Excalibur again?
Unleashing Excalibur.
Victory! My final blow!
Ah! Let's do this.
Oh no! Oh no.
Executing burning strike. I'm ready.
I could probably go back to using OBS now.
Silly, lend me your power. Ah! It's over.
Now that I think about it.
Get ready.
And yes, I am horrible as a commentator because I just sit here and start saying random things.
Executor.
Oh well, the fight's about over. It should have been the phase switch that just puttered out and did nothing.
New data.
Executing Diasphere.
Ah! Here.
Ah!
Only a flesh wound. One-two punch.
Ah!
Curses,
All
everyone.
right.
I apologize. Executing burning strike.
Final strike.
Ah!
I'm ready. Silly, lend me your power. Ah!
And the battle will be over with the next strike. Which I believe is saying.
I need a breather.
Because I just heal with Vaticans.
Executor. Here we go.
Executing Diasphere.
Ah! Here.
Ah!
I need a breather.
You would have thought him to be a lot more scary, but yeah, he wasn't.
Executing burning strike.
Ah!
Stay down. I'm sorry.
Phew. Nice work, me.
I've become stronger.
Now then, looks like we're done here.
That seems to be the case. Please spare my life. I have a smoking hot wife and an adorable little girl.
That's right. Killing him isn't worth the trouble at all.
Fine, whatever. I'll spare your life. Just hurry up and get the hell out of here.
Don't ever show your face around us again.
Agreed. For your sake, I hope our paths never cross again.
You might as well quit, Dorfa. Then you won't be forced to do
Poor-
suicide
poor
missions
Pyga.
like this.
That may be true.
I mean, look at how
I
he's
still
pointing
need a
out he
job
still
so
needs
I
a
can
job and
provide for
stuff.
My lovely wife and cute little girl.
Well, you're just gonna have to find a new job somewhere else. After all, I'm gonna bring down Dorfa for good.
Ah, understood. I'll quit Dorfa and never bother you again. I'll move somewhere far away and live a happy life with my wife and daughter.
Hey! Don't leave me here!
Jeez. All he did was waste our time. What a drag.
Look, it's...
Scary Sherry.
Sherman.
I mean, look at that. He's like
time
flipped
has
his
come.
biscuits. He's
Let's
lost
settle
it.
this once and for all, Fang.
I know exactly how you feel. Ever since I met you, I knew I'd end up fighting you one day.
Likewise. Fate is such an unpleasant thing. Once I've severed these chains of
Chains of Destiny, huh?
I will finally be free.
Do it, Fang! I'll help you out too, eh?
This man is the heart of Dorfa. Strike him down and their plans will fall to ruin.
Back off. I want to fight him one-on-one.
Bang!
Bang! Why did you hold back? I didn't!
Yes, you did. Your sword contained no malice. Why is that? Were you trying to show me mercy? How humiliating for both of us!
I lost. Stop complaining and just kill me already.
Are you trying to shame me? If I cut you down now, it would do little more than sully my reputation. I'll withdraw for now. Your defeat must be nothing short of glorious.
And as we can see, Sherman now has an ego. He wants a glorious battle.
When Sherman was our ally, his honorable side was an asset. But now that he's our enemy, it's really messing things up.
You're pathetic. Didn't you say you would protect me? How is showing mercy to your enemies supposed to accomplish that? It's delusional to think you can revive the goddess by acting so childish.
You don't have to be so harsh, Tiara.
Silence! No one is talking to you. How much longer are you going to stay depressed? Are you nothing more than a
And
sniveling
Fang
human?
now loses his biscuits.
Shut up! I can put up with your bitching, but now you've gone too far! Next time I fight Sherman, I'll take it more seriously and wipe the floor with him. Even reviving the goddess will be super easy. Easier than raising tadpoles into full-grown frogs!
You can't really
Sure he
compare
can, he
goddess
just
to
did.
goddess.
Well,
After all,
the
it's
details
Fang.
don't really matter. More importantly, I'm confident that Dorfa will continue their merciless assault against us.
We can assume that they'll resort to far more craven tactics than they've been using.
Our fight is poised to become more perilous than before. We must prepare accordingly.
Yeah, I know. Let's just hurry up and finish this crap already. Once that's done, I'm gonna be the one who changes your fate, Tiara.
That sounds like the thing I know. It was worth sounding so unladylike to cheer you up.
Alright, let's go revive the goddess.
Our path is clear.
Alright, let's do this!
Aaron, we need to go to the goddess's sanctuary first.
And with that, this is where we'll be calling it a set. So you all have a good day, and we'll be back on Friday. And wow, okay, so I completely just did the outro, and now I'm lagging behind. Blah.